Hi everyone and welcome back to Angel. I hope having a great day. Today is season 2 episode 10. I'm excited for this episode. I think we have 2 episodes, including this one, 2 episodes left until we go back to Buffy, because we had like Buffy run and then Angel run, and then it's gonna go back to like switching, which is great. Because it makes me forget the other show. Like as soon as I came back to Angel after the marathon, I was like, wait, what was happening? So yeah, but I'm excited. Last time, what happened last time? Oh, how could I forget that? I'm so stupid. How could I forget that? Darla got turned into a vampire again. Oh, how could I forget that? Okay, well, I remember now. Drusilla came back and turned her into a vampire after she had finally accepted that she was gonna die. I really don't want to remember. That was so frustrating. What the fuck? Oh, damn it. It's just gonna be a lot of angst. This episode's gonna be like Darla being like, ooh, I'm a vampire now. Ugh. I don't even know. Because she lost her soul again. And the soul is like conscience in this universe, so fuck's sake. Sorry, I'm mad in advance. This is not good. Anyhow, we should go. Let's just go before I derail into like, oh my god. Angry mumbling.
She didn't want to. You think that you can resist, but then it's too late.
No, he feels guilty about it.
Drusilla.
Drusilla's here.
Good Lord.
Yep, that's bad.
Perhaps you should sit down. I have to find her.
Drusilla?
Darla.
She's dead already, and come nightfall, she will rise again. She won't. I can save her from that.
Oh, he wants to kill her again. Oh, that's right. I forgot that you have to wait until nightfall for them to rise again. Oh, I forgot. It's there, but sometimes it seems like it's less than 24 hours or like the night before, so you're like, okay, what? Oh no, no. I just saw, I can see myself in the mirror. Fuck that. Honestly, I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to kill her again, though. There was a lot of time that passed before he saw her, like, and had big conversations with her the first time he killed her.
So that means...
Clock is ticking.
Nah, what I'm saying is that means the granddaughter remade the grandmother.
Yes!
Sunset is at 5:47 p.m., which was 6 minutes ago.
Oh. Oh, so it's not 24 hours. My bad, I didn't say shit.
Remarks?
He already invited me in once. This time when I kicked that door down, I go...
But isn't there like a spell that can rescind that? Well, I guess it's only been a day. Oh my god, he moved out entirely. But I thought we learned a lesson of like doing shit alone last time.
And who was living here, do you know where he went?
I love that she didn't even see that he knocked the door down.
I knew that pregnancy was in trouble the moment she told me about it. Then as a
Pregnancy?
I explained to her, you can live your whole life.
Oh, so it was Drusilla, my bad. I thought it was Darla she was talking about.
I can hear them singing to me.
It's so cool to see her again.
I can tell.
Also, she's like... She hated being called that.
Did she hear you?
She's dead.
Dumb ass.
Think maybe now you've got a shot with her?
Lila?
Don't let me interrupt you.
You just did.
Mummy.
Yes. Yes, you are.
They're accusing her so bad.
Lindsay?
Maybe I should stay.
The lamb is caught in the black breed.
She said that before. I don't remember when, though.
We gotta go to every one of these places and start digging up fresh graves.
Drusilla will want to put the body in the ground.
She clearly didn't.
She's after. One doesn't need a cemetery for that, I'm afraid. Just dirt, really.
Still not narrowing.
Whole planet, pretty much.
Maybe I'm looking at this wrong.
You are.
Looking for a logical pattern in the rantings of someone who doesn't think logically.
Well, to her it's logical, but it's maybe not to us.
Maybe if we look for one up high, that'll be it.
Let's go, gun. They got it. So it's just like in a warehouse. Alright. Okay, but you do need dirt. Okay, because I was like, you can just do it. Whatever you want. Ah, damn it. She has been moved. Or she woke up. That too. Oh wait, is she still under there? I don't know if he's gonna be able to do it, to be honest. Damn it. Are vampires usually this confused when they wake up? Or just like... She was that fast? Oh. Yep, she's definitely evil again. Is he gonna kill Drew instead? But seriously, it makes no sense. I don't know if maybe they didn't have a choice in bringing her back as a human. Oh my god, this is a big fight. Grandmom is not happy to see you. Not an episode. Angel. She faking it. Every time he hesitates, but at least he tries to do it. Now we know vampires can kind of float. Damn it.
You know where they're going to be?
Not exactly.
But yet you have your suspicion. Actually, I don't. Yes, but Angel, I don't think the four of us in one car patrolling a city of 10 million people is going to yield results.
Hitting the pause button. Wolfram and Hart, as in vampire detectors, a cracked security system, and armed guards.
Like, I understand that he's rushing.
You had me at everyone gear up.
I mean, that they're kind of the same personality. Well, for like fights and stuff.
Healthy attachments outside of the office. Now, I know our roles here don't allow much time to socialize. Find the time.
Why do they want him to have a partner?
Nothing wrong with appreciating our success.
I drank Chateau Latour once.
How did he fare?
Angelus is on his way here now. He's very cross.
She's so... She's like mad, of course, and stuff, but she's kind of innocent in a way. Even though she killed so many people.
Vampire in the building. Perhaps we should take our guest to security.
Why is she back here?
No sudden movement.
Because, like...
Warm.
Oh, because she wants to feed.
Healthy attachments, Lindsay.
Maybe they wanted so they can have a collateral? I don't know.
It's in the other direction. Turn around.
We're almost there. Angel,
Listen to us!
before we left the hotel.
Damn, let's go, Cody. You could see that they already tried that tricks before because the tracks were like... Are they fighting? Yeah, that was a
Grandmother, why?
Indeed. Why?
Don't be angry. Why? For you. All for you. I thought it was what you wanted.
No. I think maybe there was still a part of her that was human.
Of the street? Yeah. That's right, sweetheart. Why don't you and your girlfriend take the makeout session on home? The rest of us have lives.
Not for long.
In the middle of the street? Okay. So maybe Baby was like before she drank, she was still have like her human feelings. And she was mad. She was like, why? I wanted to die. But now it's no.
Crackle and pop. I felt it in my vision. We've really got to handle this one with care.
He's looking so done.
In any case, that young man still clearly needs our help.
Go help him. I got more important things.
Yep, okay.
I understand you girls have been on a little spree.
Uh,
Well, on the contrary. As a matter of fact... Now, of course, you'd have the full weight and support of Wolfram and Hart.
why do they want that?
Customer with a question here.
Correct. We won't have to worry about Angel anymore.
Drew and Darla, where are they?
Angel! I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
I could not care less.
Right, Lindsay.
There's worse things to lose, aren't there?
I have special projects.
So
Special
bitch.
projects like Darla.
Oh, Darla's just a tool. Means to an end.
What is the end?
You don't qualify. You set things in motion. Play your little games up.
You got the dude mad.
And while you're making threats, wasting time, crashing through...
So they did all of that just to make him, to take him out of the way? That's it? Like, they're, Drew and Darla and Angel are going to be fighting so they can do whatever they want, basically. And I still don't really understand, like, the firm may not want you dead. Why? I thought this whole plan was to get him out of the way, and you're like, but you shouldn't be dead. The fuck you mean? I don't understand.
I'm cool with it.
Don't try to act tough. You, like, changed sides so many times. Of course it's fucking Kate. Oh, damn. Is she on his side now?
Why are you telling me this?
Because I don't think I can stop them.
You really cannot. Nice, let's go. Kate, sort of redemption. We love that.
Made it possible. Lila Morgan and Lindsay McDonald.
Thank you, Helen.
What's your end goal?
Small element in a much larger...
Really? Why are they here?
Very sweet she was. Like Clover. And honey. A massacre.
I mean... Oh, okay. If they're gonna massacre somebody, I don't really mind that it's the evil lawyers. I'm sad that the wife died. That's really sad. But, like, compared to random innocent people, or this guy who admitted to, like, not caring about them dying, like, if I had to choose. No reflection, but Angel's gonna be there. Yeah. Oh, we get more? I thought it would end on a cliffhanger.
I guess I owe all of you.
But I don't think she cares, though. Lindsay was kind of that smart, so I don't think he... I think he thinks they're not gonna kill him.
Which he should have done right away. But I miscalculated.
Oh, he wanted... He genuinely thought Angel would do it. They're dragging this out too much. I don't think they're gonna die. Oh, someone survived.
They're in a hurry to get to it.
They said something about a party.
Oh, it's tasting.
And the guy told him.
Do you hear the sirens? Are the police coming?
No.
He's so smug about it.
like in a war.
No. Now. She means now.
You dumbass.
Gung-ho, are they? Because all I'm sensing right now is big, stinky fear.
I mean, yeah, you can kill him at any moment, of course.
I guess I just don't mind.
No one's going to die here. This is just a friendly get-together amongst colleagues. We're all on the same side.
Really? You think so? It's very uncomfortable. But he's not invited in. Does that count as an invitation?
And jealous.
It's Angel, actually.
Look what we have for you.
He's so mad.
But not tonight.
Oh! Why? I mean, I'm stunned that he would do that, but why should he?
We're going to die.
I thought you didn't care.
And yet somehow, I just can't seem to care.
What the fuck?
Certainly true that these lawyers brought this on themselves. What you did is...
It's wrong.
You went too far.
I mean, I'm not sad about it. I think he's kind of...
Don't you see where this is taking you?
I don't think he cares. What is happening right now?
You're all fired.
What the fuck? Okay. What the fuck? Well, I don't really know what to say to that, if I'm 100% honest. I have legit no idea what to say towards that. If I'm being like perfectly honest. I, in a million years, would never have expected that. Ever. What the fuck? Like, okay, I'm not mad, sad, or anything for the lawyers that died. The only thing I might be worried about that they turned some of them into vampires. Maybe they turned Lindsay, but apart from that, I don't think they did anyone else. Honestly, it solves a lot of problems. Like, they would have just continued to smash. But like the guy said, like, oh, we're just a special group project, and the senior like people are the one that want stuff. So I think this isn't the last we're gonna see of Wolfram and Hart. It would be very convenient if it was, but that guy is just like the head of this project, like the special project thing. So I don't think it's gonna be like, ooh, well, we'll never see Wolfram and Hart again because they're all dead. So yeah. I mean, I should have it's been happening for a while. Ever since Darla, basically. They kind of Angel has been acting fucked up and weird and like really just me, myself, and I alone, all like doom and really emo. That's like the least serious word I could use, but I'm using it. Really fucking emo about it. So I don't think I should have been surprised, but I really was. I really, really was. Like, it wasn't even a hard decision what he did. That's the kind of thing, because Angel's whole thing is like, oh, I am actually a good vampire and don't want to kill. I know they're not innocent, but for the sake of the argument, let's put them in the box. I don't want to kill innocent people. I want to save people. I don't want to be like Angelus, who was just evil. And you're kind of towing that line. And like Cordelia and all the gang, I agree with Wesley that they've for like what, 2, 3, maybe even 4 episodes, they've been like, oh my god, we need to do an intervention, but they're always too scared to do it. So of course it's gonna like come to a head the moment that, like, I don't know, I do not know what is going on inside his head. Because this is sacrificing humans. Even though they're bad people, this is still letting humans die, which is kind of like against Angel's whole thing. So it, like, I don't, even then, like, probably they went away and fed on more innocent people. And you're just like, well, you know what, like, I want them to die, so don't really care. What the fuck? I don't understand the thought process. And I see where like they've been putting Angel in that direction. Like, it's not out of character, well, a bit, it feels like, but it's not like big, like, I never saw that coming. Like, for a while he's been like, and just today when the kid was like about to kill himself, he went like, oh, you know, I have more important things to do, which, like, I get, but it was really not non-important, but kind of vision. So I think I agree that, like, it was the powers that be that just put the kid in his way to, like, maybe don't murder a ton of people. We're like at episode 10. This is episode 10, and we're already like crisis. I think he just went back to the whole like, I need to do this alone, and like, this is my problems and they can't understand what I'm going through. Because honestly, they haven't really tried to. Like, they haven't tried. They're always just like, oh, I knew Darla would do this. Oh, I knew that this would happen. I knew that this would happen. And they're not trying to reach out. Like, it's a thing of like, you can't really understand what, like, to a T what Angel is going through. But you can sympathize and empathize with what he's going through. Empathize? Okay, the word became a non-word. Empathize? That's how you say it, but my brain is like, nope, wrong. They can like understand why Angel is reacting the way he does. Like, they obviously know he was with Like, just with Darla. He was with Darla 150 years. And he wants to save her. It's like, oh my... And, like, she's also going through the same thing that I am. Which is, like, having suddenly a soul, a conscience in this thing. And they're just like, well, you know, maybe you shouldn't rush. And maybe... What the fuck? Like, I get it. Most of the time, I get their point of view. I get it, like, he's rushing so much, he's not paying attention to anything, not paying attention to them, or anything like that. But they're not trying to understand. They're just like, ugh, it's so annoying that he does this. Why is he doing this? They're not, like, it's not really Gunn. Gunn is just kind of there sometimes. Well, more, but, like, he's just helping out. But, like, Cordy and Wesley are always there, but they're, like, too scared to talk to him about it, they don't, and, like, honestly, that's how Cordelia is. So, expecting Cordelia to fully sympathize and be like, I understand what you're feeling, isn't really logical, but, like, they didn't really try either. They, like, because obviously just telling him, oh, maybe you shouldn't do that because it's dumb, isn't working. So maybe don't do that. But obviously it's not just, but all this to say that, like, it's been happening for a while. For a while, he's been, like, loner and kind of only caring about, like, his past with Darla and Drusilla, now, and not really, so, doing anything. So, I think he was just, ever since he came back, like, clearly, that fucked him up. He was delirious. He was not doing great at all. Like, he was not doing good. So, like, that fucked him up. Like, even though he obviously didn't want Darla to die, he was ready. He was like, okay, I'll be there for her. I'll, like, she'll be there. Like, she'll be someone that I understand and stuff. And then she died again in front of his eyes. And for once, she didn't want it. For 2 episodes, she was just like, no, I want to become vampire. It's going to be easier. Like, I'm going to live eternally. And then she finally admitted, and then she died. And that traumatized the fuck out of him. Like, I think that it was kind of leading him towards being like, I don't really need these people to do what I need to do until this. And then they were like, and I agree with them that he was, like, panicking and going all over the place, you know? Even if he did find them, but he didn't care. So I think that was just kind of like the trigger, that Darla getting bit but not wanting to. I think that was just a big trigger of, like, also I think he was feeling so much pain that he kind of just turned off. Like, no emotion. Like, that usually he does pretty good snarks and stuff. No snarks. There was nothing this whole entire episode. Like, nothing. That he really just went like, this is too much. I'm gonna put it away. It really, like, seems like that he put just, like, everything behind a wall and went, I'm not touching that anymore. Like, emotions, too much. It is too much. And he went away, basically. And the way Drusilla at the end was like, Angelus is back, because at first when he showed up, she was like, oh, it's just Angel. He's like, all, like, with a soul and stuff. But then at the end, she was just like, Angelus. Well, she said daddy, but I don't really feel comfortable saying that word over and over again. So, like, Angelus is back. Like, that was very, like, letting these people die. Angelus move. Angelus coded. That was, like, not very good. And obviously, it's like, it's kind of a reflection. The vampires are just, like, humans without a conscience, basically, and the killer instinct and stuff. So for angels to be so evil, they had to be kind of a little something, you know? An Angel, not that he's a bad person, but obviously you can see that he would do some things like that. He doesn't care. And now he's not going to have that support system and that the people that he needed. And like, throughout the season, we saw how he developed with the people around him. And like, at the end of season 1, it was the whole thing of like, I have to fight for them and I'm scared to lose them. And now, I don't know, maybe it's that. Maybe he's like, I'm going down this path and I feel like it's what's right and I have to do it, but I don't want to take them down with me. So, and yeah, because Wesley was like, you're going over to the dark side and stuff. And he was like, yeah. So that's why I'm firing you, because I don't want you to bring me back. I kind of felt like that a little bit. That was a so intense episode. I did not expect it. Nothing. It was so intense. But yeah. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, don't be afraid to leave a like, comment, Wi-Fi below, subscribe to see more. You can check out my Patreon if you want the full and good reaction. You can check out my gaming channel as well. And I'll see you guys later. Ciao.